On the way to Hensel's office, Ben realises the doctor is lagging behind.
You agreed we go and see Reagan.
Power.
Oh, come on then.
The doctor rips a notice from the notice board and starts scribbling furiously on the back.
Well, now what are you at?
Talk to yourself. Oh, it's useless with incomplete data.
Guiltily, the doctor smooths the notice flat as best he can and pins it back on the board. He ducks back out of sight as a familiar figure passes by.
Lesterton.
Eh?
He just went past. That means we can get into his laboratory again.
But when...
Come along, Ben. Come along.
In the laboratory, the doctor immediately spots a thick cable stretching from the power unit into the Dalek capsule.
There's somebody in there.
What are you doing here?
Stand aside. Servant shouldn't question.
Entry is restricted.
Not for me, it isn't. Accord every access. I've got a badge.
That is an order.
A Dalek order. Short circuit the generator, Ben.
Stand back.
Don't be frightened of it, Ben. It's not armed. I'm going to see what it was doing in there.
But the doctor stops dead in his tracks as two armed Daleks glide from the capsule. The doctor backs away.
Ben, let's get out of here.
Fool Lesterson must have reactivated them.
Yes. When I say run, run like a rabbit.
The doctor and Ben dash from the lab, the Daleks making no attempt to stop them. The unarmed machine turns to the others.
I have sent the human being for materials. And power? Yes, power we can turn into static. Then we will conquer. We will conquer. We will conquer. We will conquer.
In his office, Governor Hensel listens with Bregan as Lesterson denies reactivating the other Daleks.
But if you didn't do it, Lesterson, then the Dalek must have used your power supply and reactivated the others itself.
I was going to do that anyway.
Are you off your head, mate? Those two are armed.
Then we turn off the electricity, disarm them, and then everything is safe again.
I've already explained to you.
Stop these arguments, both of you. I've had enough. I've every confidence in Lesterson. He has carte blanche for the Daleks from now on.
But they must be destroyed!
Reagan, I'm making a tour of the perimeter. I put you in direct charge here. See that Lesterson gets everything he wants, will you?
Hensel leaves.
I shall need a permanent guard on my laboratory, Bregan.
With a snort, the doctor departs, followed by Ben. When they've gone...
Don't worry about the examiner. I think I can keep him quiet.
The doctor and Ben return to their room. Ben is worried.
We've been forgetting about Polly.
Greed and ambition. That's all it is. Wait till they find out what their precious production figures have cost them.
Bregan enters without knocking.
Oh, I want to see you.
What about?
Well, it's Polly. She's missing. We can't find her anywhere.
I'll tell one of my men to make inquiries. It shouldn't take long to find her.
Oh, thanks.
Examiner. Some of my men have found a body in the Mercury swamp. It was the body of a middle-aged man.
What has that to do with me?
You're the examiner. Or maybe you're not.
Just exactly what do you mean by that?
Who are you? Quinn's friends come to stir up rebellion?
There's only one possible way that you could know that I'm not the examiner.
Yeah, by knowing what the real examiner looked like.
Exactly, Ben, exactly. Only two people knew of his arrival on this planet. Myself and his murderer.
That's enough.
Is it? Doctor, we've got to tell the governor.
Do you think he'll believe you? I'll soon convince him that you murdered the man yourself. You stole the examiner's badge.
Then why don't you arrest us? Because there's a doubt, isn't there? Because it just might go against you.
All right. All right, so neither of us wants to make a move. But you leave Lesterson alone. And the Daleks.
He'd make a right Father Christmas, wouldn't he?
Oh, I'd rather fight 100 of his sort than just one Dalek.
A movement catches Ben's attention. A piece of paper is pushed through the gap at the bottom of the door.
Listen to this. The girl is safe. She will remain so as long as you leave the Daleks alone.
In the laboratory, Lesterson is talking to the first Dalek. 2 gun sticks lie on the workbench.
And did you disarm the other 2?
Yes, we are your servants. We do not need guns.
I'm very glad. I knew the examiner was wrong about you.
Did you get our materials?
Yes, everything you need, you can have.
And a power plant?
Everything.
Lesterson turns away as the 2 other Daleks glide from the capsule.
We will get our power. We will get...
The Daleks close in on Lesterson, and for the first time he experiences a pang of genuine fear.
We will get